I'm finally making this video. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday. This is my first non-Disney cruise video in a while, I've got to say. So for the foreseeable future, we're back to 2 sit-down Disney videos a week. I might replace it with a vlog if I'm doing something interesting, but I have nothing interesting coming up, so probably just sit-down videos. But I'm using this opportunity to do a video that has been requested quite a few times and I've been putting it off for a while, and that is my full Disney NuiMOs collection. Now, I was originally putting this off because I was hoping that Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty would release in the UK and the US. I ended up getting them from Japan, and then just as I was ready to film the video, Oswald came out in the US, which I had to get picked up because at the time of filming the UK still hasn't had the Oswald NuiMO. And then when I got the Oswald NuiMO, my friends picked it up for me. Mulan was released, so I had to wait for her, and annoyingly I paid over what I should have to have it picked up by a pickup account on Facebook, and then a week after I got it, it released in the UK, which I wasn't anticipating because we still don't have Oswald. So I don't know what's going on with Oswald, but I am hoping that when this video goes up, another one hasn't come out that I wanted to get. The latest release at the time of filming in the US is Cinderella, which, like I said, I already got. So as long as they don't release a completely new one in the month leading up to this video going up, because I tend to film a video and then it goes up the next month, fingers crossed there isn't one missing. But a lot of people ask me this. I don't actually own all of the NuiMOs, and when I get to where the gaps are, I will say why I don't own those. But I'm going to try and do this in categories, so let's see how well this goes. And if you own any of these, please let me know in the comments, I'd love to know. So the first category I'm going to go with is the originals. So if you don't remember what NuiMOs are, I did a video at the time doing a little plush review explaining how they came about. If you didn't see that, I'll leave a card up above. But just to recap, they have been a thing in Japan since the 1st of November 2018. The word NuiMOs, and I am pronouncing it correctly, is a mixture of 2 Japanese words meaning plush and model. So they are plush that you can model and dress. They released in the UK in January of 2021. I had actually seen them firsthand when I went to Tokyo in May of 2019, but I didn't buy one purely because I was like, how am I ever going to get outfits for it? My dad got one, and I'm going to show you the one my dad got in this video because I've borrowed him for this collection video. So I do have one that came from Japan before we got them over here. I've bought some from Japan since, and I will point out which ones they were, but these are the original ones that hit Shop Disney in January of 2021. So the first one is the number 1 mouse, Mickey Mouse. So I've actually cut his tag off. His tag is meant to be here. I don't cut the tags off all of them, but I'll tell you why I did it with this one. It's purely because I don't really dress Mickey that often. He's in his iconic red shorts and yellow shoes. I don't feel the need to dress him up as much because I've got the others, so I cut his tag off so it wouldn't annoy me in photos. So that is the reason why he doesn't have a tag. I think the rest of them do. And then next I got Minnie. She's actually not currently in the red dress that she comes in. She's in a little 1989 inspired outfit. I think she was the one I took to the Mamma Mia press night and I just haven't changed her back, but I will do soon because I've got some NuiMOs hacks content to shoot with her. But she looks very 1989, so she is ready for the next Taylor Swift era whenever that comes. And then I've got Mickey and Minnie again. I wouldn't normally rebuy them. There's no need to rebuy them apart from the fact that Minnie has changed now, so the Minnie that they sell in Disneyland Paris is not the same Minnie that originally released. There's a little bit of lace at the bottom of her dress now, and I wanted to get her, but honestly spending like 20 euros or whatever it is on a doll I've already got seems a bit silly, so I haven't got it. But I did get the NuiMOs advent calendar last year, and if you didn't see my review of that, I will leave a card up above. But spoiler alert, it came with a festive Mickey who's in green shorts and gold shoes, and I don't know whether it shows up very well on camera, but he's got a very sparkly skin, so there's like little silver flecks mix on his black skin, and he's really shiny. And then for the next day of the advent calendar, I don't know whether I'm doing this in the right order, I got Minnie as well. So Minnie's in a green dress with gold polka dots, gold shoes and a bow to match. Again, she's got the same shiny skin, and I really love them. I never dress these up any different way to how they are now, because again, they've got cute outfits. And the annoying thing about dressing Minnie is that she's always got the bow on her head. So with the 1989 inspired outfit I've just shown you, the bow kind of ruins that. But I didn't want to dress anyone else like that, although I might do it to Rapunzel when we eventually do get a 1989 announcement. But these are my only duplicates. I will say, by the way, I'm going to show you my collection. I'm going to mention the ones I don't have, and then of the ones I don't have, I'm going to tell you the ones I would want, and of the ones that don't exist, I'm going to tell you the ones I would want as well. So make sure you watch to the end. So the next 4 also dropped when Mickey and Minnie did. So we've got the number 1 duck, Donald. I never dressed this one because you can't actually get his sailor outfit off and the hat would stay, but dressing him over the top of this is really annoying, so I never ever dress up Donald, but he's super cute. And then of course you can't have Donald without Daisy. Again, her t-shirt doesn't come off, her bow doesn't come off, but it's a slightly thinner material than Donald's outfit, so I do sometimes dress her up. You also got Stitch on the first day, which of course I got because I love Stitch. I feel like I've doubled down on the loving Stitch since I got a dog called Stitch, but I did love him before. It's just I don't really watch Lilo and Stitch very often. And then of course, to go with Stitch, you got Angel. So I have dressed these up in the past. I like to dress them in matching outfits. The first matching outfit I put them in was kind of Grease inspired, and I did a TikTok of it, I think. But they're not dressed up right now because all of their clothes are over there in an organisation storage box that I need to show you when I finally give you my office tour. And then after that, I can't remember the order that they all went in, so I'm just going to show you the cheeky chappies. Chip. So Chip is my favourite of Chip and Dale, I'm sure you know that. I'm not sure whether I've got a broken one because his head goes all the way around, and I didn't think they were meant to do that, and I'm sure it's actually come off in the past. But I've also got Dale. I don't usually like paying a lot of money for both of them separately, but I really wanted both of them. I'm just a bit sad that I don't have a duplicated outfit that they could both wear, but again, I don't like to duplicate things, so I haven't done that. But they were really, really good when the advent calendar had one of those jumpers that 2 NuiMOs can wear, because I put them in it. Next, we're going to go on to the Goofy family. So I bought Goofy from Hong Kong, I believe. There's a little hack involved with this. So if they are only available in Japan, they will be $33 on Bello Shop HK, because they have to be procured from Japan and then shipped over to Hong Kong before they will ship to you. But if they've become widely available across the other Asian parks, you'll be able to get one from Hong Kong for $17, which works out I think to £13 or £14. It obviously depends on the day and the exchange rate, but I would wait if I were you until something becomes available in Hong Kong, because then it's technically a little bit cheaper, even though you've got to pay the postage, but the postage usually isn't that expensive either. So I got Goofy from Hong Kong. He does actually have a Hong Kong Disneyland logo. I should probably show you one that has a normal logo. When you get them from the Disney store, they just have the Disney logo. So this is how I can tell that this one was one that I got picked up. And then when I put that order in, I also got Max Goof, obviously. So I've dressed this one up before. It's a little bit difficult because you can't get his outfit off. But again, he was from Hong Kong and I just absolutely love him. When I get them from Hong Kong, I don't tend to pay a special amount of attention to whether they get released over here yet, but I don't think they have been. So if you want them, try Bello Shop HK and look for the $17 ones. So a bit of a spoiler for my next category there, but we're going to go on to the 100 Acre Wood friends. So first I've got Winnie the Pooh. This, just for context, is what Mickey Mouse would look like if I hadn't cut his tag. Every time you try and take a picture of them, they've just got this on them. I could do with something just to tape them down temporarily, because I don't really like cutting tags off, but it does kind of ruin photos and videos when they've got that tag sticking out. And then I also got Eeyore. Eeyore's really weird looking, I think. I think he's one that doesn't necessarily translate well into NuiMOs form, but either way, I got him. And I also got Piglet, but I didn't get the last one because my dad already had it from our trip to Japan. So my dad's is a 2019 Japan Tigger. As you can see, he only has the NuiMOs tab on him. Dad didn't cut any of them off. This is just what he had. My dad doesn't have any outfits for him either. I keep being tempted to get him a martial arts outfit because I think he would really love that. But my dad tells me that this is one of his favourite Tiggers. So I borrowed him temporarily to take a picture at work, and I'm borrowing him temporarily for this collection video, but I'm giving it back to him this afternoon. So this is an original Japan Disney Store NuiMO. Next, we're going to go on to The Nightmare Before Christmas. So these released last year, I think. So these were a really popular one for me because I really love The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I got Jack Skellington. I never change his outfit because it's just iconic, and sadly nothing they've released will top this, so I just always keep him in this. And also got Sally as well. I think I've changed her outfit maybe once, but I do prefer to just keep her like this. So these are my Halloween ones. I did take them to Disneyland Paris last year when we went for Halloween, but I didn't get enough photos of them, so I'm going to have to take them somewhere else this Halloween. And then the Muppets. These were incredibly popular. I think this first one was the first NuiMO that I ever noticed to sell out. So we've got Kermit the Frog. He sold out the same day, and I had two friends who really wanted him. So I did the $17 trick and I bought him for both of them from Bello Shop HK for Christmas. And then my friend Becca's parcel sadly got lost by Royal Mail, so when it restocked on Shop Disney UK, I bought her another one to make up for the fact that her parcel went missing. So in total I have bought 4 Kermit NuiMOs, which is crazy. And then I also got Miss Piggy. I didn't really care for Miss Piggy, but I just thought Kermit would get lonely, and at the time I did have every single one that had released, but now I don't, so I don't know whether I will part with Miss Piggy at some point, but I don't think people are as bothered about Miss Piggy as they are about Kermit. Next, onto our Zootopia ones. I've got Nick Wilde. I don't dress this one up either. I can't find his tag, so I can't tell you whether I got him from Bello Shop HK or whether I got him somewhere else, but I also got Judy Hopps as well, which does have her tag. So I must have got her from Shop Disney UK. Can't remember when they released, but I think I'd been umming and ahhing getting them from Bello Shop HK, and I just kept thinking I don't want them badly enough. So when they came to the UK, I got them. And then we're going to do our random ones. So I got Alice in Wonderland from Bello Shop HK because I wanted it for my Alice in Wonderland shelf, which actually hasn't translated to this new house yet. It's all still at my mum's because I used up the bookcase that it was on for something else. So I am considering getting another bookcase and I'm bringing that over, but for the meantime she's just with her NuiMO friends. You could also get the White Rabbit and I think the March Hare, but I didn't get them because honestly I'm just not bothered about the two of them. So I got Alice, and I think they would have to be in the sale on Shop Disney UK for me to get the other two, to be honest, because there's so many missing from my collection now. It doesn't seem worth trying to get ones I don't have because I will never get a full collection. And then Oswald, he released in January I believe, because not long after we got his Disney 100 collection and I thought we'd get the NuiMO and we didn't. If you didn't see my review of the Oswald plush that I've got, I will leave it in the description. But this was picked up for me from Walt Disney World by my friends Rob and Bay, and they literally got home the day that Disneyland got Mulan. But luckily Walt Disney World didn't get Mulan for a couple of weeks, so it's not like I missed it by seconds with them leaving that day. And then this was a very recent Bello Shop HK order, and I didn't do a video of a haul because it was just 2 NuiMOs. So I got Groot because I think he came to the UK and sold out, and I really regretted not getting him. I really don't want the Hulk, so I'm never going to have a full collection because I don't like how the Hulk looks, but I really wanted Groot. And then I got Edna Mode as well because I just love her. She's iconic. Not many of you will know this, but my nan was actually called Edna, so it's kind of weird that of all the names they could have given this character, they called her Edna, which is a bit weird for me, but I really love her. I love her big glasses and she's just iconic. My friend thinks she looks strange, but I love her. While we haven't had Oswald in the UK, we've had Mulan and we've also had Yoda. So I think it's really strange that we are continuing to get NuiMOs releases but still haven't had Oswald, because I know he would be very popular in this country. I know a lot of people who did want him, but we got Yoda on the May the 4th drop and I snapped him up straight away. I also got some toy lightsabers. I really wanted the like Han and Leia outfits, but I didn't get those unfortunately, but I definitely had to get Yoda. And then saving the best till last, the Disney princesses and the Frozen queens. I almost forgot the Aristocats because they live on my Aristocats shelf. Again, this will all make sense to you once you've seen my office, which I will hopefully show you soon. So these can actually be posed to sit down, so they just sit on my Aristocats shelf. So I've got Toulouse, Berlioz, and Marie. But because we have those, there's no reason why we can't have Duchess and O'Malley, so I would really love for Disney to bring those out as well. And then finally, the Disney princesses and the Frozen queens. I'm just going to arrange them in order. So when I say order, I mean the order that their films came out, not the order I got them in, because I wouldn't be able to remember. So the first one is Snow White. I was going to get her from Bello Shop HK, but then she released in the UK, so I managed to get her. I really love her outfit. It's her classic kind of primary colours dress, and I, again, don't feel the need to undress this one, put something else on her, because I want her to stay in this outfit basically. And then next we've got Cinderella. I love this outfit. I actually took her to Disneyland Paris last time I went, because obviously there's a statue for Cinderella and there's the coach and things. I think they might have released another outfit for her, but because I got this one from Bello Shop HK, she's only just recently released in the US, so we're expecting her in the UK imminently. I didn't want to get an outfit as well as the doll, because when it's from Japan, the outfits are just as expensive as the doll. And then another one that I got from Bello Shop HK was Sleeping Beauty. I do prefer her in the blue dress. I am a blue dress stan, but I think the other dress that you could get was the peasant dress, which I was tempted by, but again, the outfits are pretty much the same amount as the doll when you get them picked up, so it just wasn't worth it for me. But if it does come to the UK, I will get the peasant dress. Next we got Ariel. I have put like the odd jumper or cardigan on her, but I always leave her fishtail intact. I would love to see a live action Little Mermaid NuiMO now. That would be absolutely amazing. With all of her outfits as well, that would be chef's kiss. And then I've got Belle. She is one of my favourites. I'm just disappointed that I wasn't able to get her peasant dress. She came to the UK, but a peasant dress didn't come with her, so she's just in her yellow dress. And I did once undress her to put on an outfit to do a Make My NuiMO Look Like Me video. Next we've got Jasmine. I don't know why her arm's out like that. She's really adorable. I don't think I've ever dressed her up either, because her outfit is so iconic. And I love that she's got these little gold shoes as well. Now, up to this point, they've done all of the Disney princesses, but now we get to Pocahontas, and we don't have a Pocahontas NuiMO, so I would absolutely love to see one of those. Mulan has just released, like I said, so mine was picked up from Walt Disney World, but I had to pay £30 for it. But then the next week, it came to Shop Disney UK for $15.95, so I was a bit annoyed at that. And we also got another outfit for her, so I snapped that up. The annoying thing is, I didn't think it would come to the UK because Oswald still hasn't, so I bought it so that I could do this video, because Mulan is one of my favourite princesses, and then we got her. But if Disney would tell us, have a regularly updated coming soon page like the US gets, then I would save my money and spend it through Shop Disney UK. But we didn't know. It was a surprise drop. And then we've got Tiana. I love her. I don't really love her dress because it falls down and shows her underdress that's attached to her. But I have dressed her up a couple of times, most notably for Sister Act a few months ago. And then another one of my favourite princesses, and in turn favourite NuiMOs, is Rapunzel from Tangled. I absolutely love this one. I use her whenever I do a Taylor Swift post because she's blonde. I could also use Alice now, but I just prefer to use Rapunzel. So that outfit that Minnie's wearing might get put onto Rapunzel when 1989's out. And then another princess we're missing is Merida. I would absolutely love a Merida NuiMO, and I know she would be incredibly popular. So please, Disney, bring out a Merida. And then finally for the Disney princesses, we've got Moana. So I got her from Shop Disney UK. I absolutely love her outfit. Her skirt can be removed, but her little top and necklace can't. So I've never dressed her because I don't see the point. If you put, say, a t-shirt on her, you'll still be able to see that necklace. So I've just kept her as is. And then finally, the Frozen Queens, because Disney doesn't like to count them as Disney princesses now that they're queens. I've got Elsa in her Frozen 2 outfit, and I've also got Anna in her Frozen 2 outfit. I must admit I would prefer them in their Frozen outfits, especially Anna's travelling dress and Elsa's Snow Queen dress, but we haven't had those, I don't think, even in Japan, so they're just in their Frozen 2 outfits for now. So like I've said, I would love to see a Pocahontas, a Merida, a Duchess, an O'Malley, and a live action Ariel. All of those are ones that I would just like. They don't exist already. I would love a Walt one. That would be absolutely amazing, especially in Disney's 100th year, but I'm not sure they would do that. I would love to see Duffy and Friends made into NuiMOs. Japan does do a dress me up with those, but I think an actual NuiMO that can wear these NuiMO outfits would be incredibly popular. Of the ones that have actually released, the only two I would really love to still own are Pluto. He came to the UK and I missed out on him purely because I was waiting until I could afford it basically, and Pinocchio. I don't even think he's sold anymore. I didn't get him when I've got other things because, as you know, I don't love Pinocchio, but I feel like I'm really missing something not having Pinocchio, especially since on our Disney cruise we went to Pinocchio shops and learned about Pinocchio, that he was made in Italy. We went to where the history of Pinocchio was, where it was written, and I didn't have a Pinocchio NuiMO with me. But those are the only two I would like to own. I'm not bothered about the Hulk. I feel like I follow a creator on Instagram who has Huey, Dewey and Louie, but I can't find it on the internet, so I think they've just bought multiple Donalds and kind of customised them, I think, but I could be wrong. But that is my full Disney NuiMOs collection for August 2023. If I get any more from this point on, I will do an updated collection where I just show you what I've got since, but these are all of the ones I've got so far. I couldn't possibly do a fashion show where I show you all the outfits because it would just take too long, but when you see my office you will see just how many outfits I have by how much storage it takes up. But that is it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know which one was your favourite in the comments, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Tuesday for another video. Have a great weekend. Bye friends!